The last class we discussed about there's three different types of clutches. So a single plate clutch, multi-plate clutch, and a cone clutch, right? And we discussed about the sets of formulas. So what happens when it is under uniform wear, and what happens when it is having uniform pressure, right? So the changes in the formula is similar to this. Only thing is there are few changes like this 2 by 3 n, right, and these things, right? These are the few changes in your formulas, right? So other than this, most of the formulas is same, right? So you have to remember this accordingly. Based on the conditions, you are going to apply it. Okay, that is what we discussed, right? And of course, we started with a problem, right? Whenever you have a problem which is indicating in terms of new clutch, right? So whenever you have a problem indicating new clutch, that comes under uniform pressure. That comes under uniform pressure. What happens is whenever you have a new clutch, the pressure applied on the clutch will be uniform, right? So after a period of time, what happens is this clutch will have some wear. Because of that, there will be a constant wear on the clutch. Okay, so after some time it goes to uniform wear condition. Uniform wear condition, right? If you verify this Ratan book, most of the problems was solved in uniform wear, right? So they used only this three formulas, this three. They used this uniform pressure only in the question when they mentioned it's a new clutch. So whenever you have a problem like this, right? So which is having power transmissions. So most of the clutches will have power transmission actually. So power transmission, right? Whenever we have a power transmission, something like that, okay, you always use uniform wear condition. Uniform wear condition, right? So whenever you have the word new clutch, new, then you use uniform pressure condition. Single plate clutch is to transmit 8 kilowatt power. So let me write down what are the given data. So power is given. So power is equal to 8 kilowatt, right? And the speed is also given. Speed is 1000 RPM. Okay. So pressure. So pressure is given. So pressure is limited to 70 kilonewton. So 70 into 10 power 3 Newton per meter square, right? And they also say that the mean radius of the plate is 4.5 times the radial width. As we discussed earlier, so if I consider two circles, right? So let me consider you have two circles here. These two circles, this is your width. So if I consider this as R2 and this as R1, right? So your width, this is your width B. So B will be equal to R1 minus R2. So in this case, they mentioned this RM. So mean radius is equal to 4.5 times of R1 minus R2. So that is what they mentioned here. And the side of this plate, they mentioned what is the coefficient of friction, which is equal to 0.25, right? Okay, first we start with this. So same procedure. We have a power. Let us identify what is the torque, right? So we know that power is equal to 2 pi n t by 60, right? Which means your torque is equal to 60 into P divided by 2 pi n, right? So I will say that torque is equal to 60 into P. So what is your P? 8 into 10 power 3 divided by 2 pi into 1000. So what is your torque?
76.43
Yeah, 76.43.
Newton meter.
Yeah, it is Newton meter. Right? So we got the torque is equal to 76.43 Newton meter. Okay. So now we identify what is the formula for this torque. Right. So we consider this is uniform wear condition. Torque T is mu W Rm. Right. What is this Rm? So Rm is nothing but R1 plus R2 divided by 2 in this particular condition. Right. So that is one thing. And let us identify what is W, right? What is the formula for W? So it is 2 pi C into R1 minus R2. So it is 2 pi C into R1 minus R2, right? So first I have to identify what is the C, right? I have to identify what is this C. So there is a relation, right? What is the relation is P into R is equal to C, right? So in this case, so you should always consider maximum pressure intensity. So it means that, so this is the clutch disc where you have maximum pressure, right? So எங்க வந்து first தேயும். So inner radius la, outer radius la, right? So where you have maximum pressure, right? That is what we call as a maximum pressure intensity, right? Where you have maximum pressure, can you justify? Can you tell me? So you have P into
Inner
R
radius.
is equal to C, right? I can write it into two cases. P into R1 is equal to C, or P into R2 is equal to C, right? Now where you have maximum pressure?
Inner radius.
P into R1 is equal to C, or P into R2 is equal to C. C is a constant. A higher R. If R is higher, your P will be less, right? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
If R2 is lower, your P will be greater. I am writing this in terms of radius because R1 is what we call it as a outer radius. So which means R1 value is higher value. So whatever the P I am getting here will be minimum pressure. This will be a minimum pressure, right? So R2 is inner radius. So in this only we have maximum pressure, right? So in that case, so where will have maximum pressure intensity?
Inner radius.
Inner radius. So which means I will get, I have to consider P into R2 is equal to C, right? So do you know the value of P?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
P is 70 into 10 power 3, right? So let me write it out. So I will write as 70 into 10 power 3 into R2, I don't know what is R2, is equal to C, right? So this is one relation. Okay, let me consider this as equation 1. Now, so substituting this in W, right? Substituting this in W. So what will get? You will get W is equal to, right? So formula is 2 pi into this one, 70 into 10 power 3 R2 into R1 minus R2. This is second equation, right? So you can able to see here. So 2 pi C is what we identified into R1 minus R2. So we got something like this. Okay. The next one, I have to substitute this in torque equation, right? I have to substitute this in torque equation. Okay, so what is my torque? T. T is equal to mu. Mu is given, which is 0.25. W is what we identified, and Rm. So Rm, we will write it as Rm itself, right? So we will substitute it later. Okay, so what will get 0.25 into 2 pi into 70 into 10 power 3 R2 into R1 minus R2, right? So this is W into Rm. The torque is 109.9 into 10 cube R2 into R1 minus R2 into Rm, right? So this is the equation. Okay, I will take this one, right? Rm is equal to 4.5 of R1 minus R2. Let me take that. So I know that Rm is equal to 4.5 times of R1 minus R2. So Rm I can write as R1 plus R2 divided by 2 is equal to 4.5 times of R1 minus R2, right? So can we simplify this? So what I will get, R1 plus R2 is equal to 9 R1 minus R2, right? Let me bring side. So I will get R1 plus R2 is equal to 9 R1 minus 9 R2, right? So which means 8 R1, right? Bringing this on this side and this bringing on the other side, which is equal to 10 R2, right? So which means R1 is 10 by 8 times of R2. This is my relation, right? So can I substitute it here?
Yes,
Can I
sir.
substitute it here? Right? So all the values I can substitute these things here, and I will get the overall value. Right? This is one term. Rm also I can write it in terms of that. Right? So right. So let me do that. So what I will get torque. We know what is the value of torque, which is identified. So we got 76.43. Right? So 76.43 is equal to, right, 76.43 is equal to 109.9 into 10 power 3 into 10 power 3, and then R2, right? So R2 into R1 minus R2 into Rm, right? So into Rm. Rm I will write as R1 plus R2 by 2. Okay, let me check it out. So what we are getting, right? So what will be the value? So 76.43 is equal to 109.9 into 10 power 3 into R2 minus R1 minus, so R2 into R1 minus R2. So this one is R1 plus R2 divided by 2. Right? This 2, right? This 2, I can write it as R1 minus R2 into R1 plus R2. So what is this? It is, I will write it here. So R1 square minus R2 square. Right? Into R2. Into R2. So this term, I am writing only this term. Right? This term, I am writing it here. Okay? So which is equal to the other terms, 76.43 into 2 divided by 109.9 into 10 power 3. Right? So what you are getting? Again, I can redo this. R2 into R1 square, I can write as 10 by 8 R2, right? So which means 10 by 8 R2 the whole square minus R2 square is equal to this. Zero 0.0013 R cube.
இல்ல சார் நான் இந்த சைடு RHS சொல்றேன்.
Okay, you are saying RHS. Okay. So what is your R2 here?
R2 is equal to 0.1352.
0.1352 meter. Right? Okay, in that case, what is your R1? So it is 0.1352 into 10 divided by 8 meter. Right? So if that is the case, so I can write it here. So your R1 is 135.2 mm. Sorry, R2 is 135.2 mm and R1 is 169 mm. Right? What is the width of the plate? Width of friction plate is subtracting those two. So which is equal to R1 minus R2. So what is the value?
33.8.
33.
Yes, 33.8 mm.
Okay, 33.8 mm. Right, that is your width.